Well, good morning. Hey, Kaylee, first in the room. Good morning, dear. Thank you for coming. Although I know you'll be here, I'm always glad to see you. Sherry's Creations and Inspirations. Thank you so much for coming by. I think you're new to the stream itself. I could be wrong, but I'm glad you're here today. Van Vita Travels, Paula. Thank you for coming. Just sit here and kind of chit chat for a few minutes. Thank you for coming. Whoops. I got to turn down the sound of my phone. Maybe take a sip of coffee, because I'll tell you what happened right before the stream. You will not believe it. Well, you might, considering me. And I'm brave wearing a white t-shirt today because me and white, I love white t-shirts. I really do. I used to have to dress up all the time for work. Fairly not fancy, but dressed up. And thank you, Paula. So I have had a couple of experiences with clothing in my workplace. I always dress appropriately. And although one time when I was an intern at the jail, this would be 25 years, 30 years, 25 years ago, something like that. I know. I like t-shirt. I am at this point, I wear t-shirts and shorts every day. It's rare that I don't. I love it, just feels better, especially in summer. And I don't have a 9-to-5 job where I have to put on my, dress slacks. Although I bought dress jeans and they were very nice to wear in certain jobs. But as a realtor, I always dressed up nice. As a counselor, I always dressed fairly nice. I always presented my best self in that respect. And so when I worked at the jail, I was told I dressed too nice for the inmates to be around. I'm being dead serious about that too. And so they wanted me to dress less frilly, because the majority of the people I worked with, and I was an intern mental health counselor, it was mainly males. And so they felt that it was not appropriate I didn't wear anything low cut. I'm very careful about that because I'm a bigger girl. And even back then, I wasn't small. And so I was trying to do the best I could. But then I understood why they said, we'd like you to not wear such frilly dresses or clothing. RVDJ, thank you for coming by today. I'm glad you're here. We're all going to get a little lesson today, I think, in interviewing. I'm going to do things a little different. And I'm excited about it. Excited about my coffee. I woke up 2 hours ago. So I got up, I'd set my alarm clock for 6 a.m. because on days that I do live streams, I like to get up a little more slowly and be able to have a few cups of coffee. Victoria May Wallace, welcome, Vicki. So Kaylee, do I say your name correct? Is it Kaylee? Like if my middle name is Kay, K-A-Y, and I say Kay. That's how people who know me from history call me Kay, actually before I was 18. So I started using my first name, which is Lucretia, when I turned 18. So do I say Kaylee correct? Oh, Jennifer Latham, thank you, dear, for coming. That would be my niece, one of my nieces. She is in Texas right now. Yes, Kaylee. Okay, Kaylee, thank you. Because, I want to say everybody's name correctly. Roy do a raid. Thank you so much, Roy and Becky. I appreciate it. I love your channel. And I'm going to say this. I believe you guys are moderators. I want to make sure you're moderators because I would like, I got a couple things to say today. Okay, Jennifer, which I call Jennifer Jenny. Trying to get my own channel up on my phone here real quick so I can check. Oh, gosh darn it. Don't you just love it when things go bat poop crazy? JT Waterman, welcome, welcome. I think you're new to the chat for me. What is she up to now? I love that name. That really should have been my name, truthfully. What is she up to now? That's exactly what my family always says. What is she up to now? Kim in Ohio, welcome. Allison Carruthers, that would be another niece. That niece is in Washington. Got people spread out. Bat poop crazy. Yes, Kaylee. Nomadic Rat Pack, welcome. And by the way, I understand that, and I have this issue with some of my people I love, like close to me, family or friends that I consider family. I use caps sometimes when I am just expressing excited emotion. And I know the difference between yelling and excitement. And I haven't found anything that is in between there, you know, where you can show excitement when you're typing as opposed to just a quick caps, meaning I'm excited. Because if I was yelling at somebody, there would be different words. Then thank you. And so that's today what I was doing was thanking Roy and Becky for letting me drop my link and sharing who I was going to be having as a guest. And we can boom music room. Thank you. I really enjoyed that few minutes of your live the other day. I can't wait to see more. I'm really excited. So if I'm going to make Boom Music Room a moderator because I'd like them, darn it, come back here. I'd like moderators right here at the start to go ahead and drop your links, please, if you'd like to. Drop your link. And there's another link. Well, I'll wait till they show up in the room. I'll tell you who who we're going to have today as a guest. As guests, as in plural, it is Life, LYF, Uninterrupted. I'm going to go grab, I got to go up here to banners. It'll be Shauna and Brian from Life Uninterrupted. Let me see if I've got everybody so far. If you can take a moment and hit the thumbs up, that would be really helpful. I think I've got people. And remember, if you would like to drop your link, please feel free to drop it. And what is she up to now? I got to write your name down. I got to grab something to write on. Okay, because I don't like to miss people. What is she up to? And that could also be my niece's handle. Jennifer, what is she up to now? All right. And she gets that legitly from me. Thank you all for supporting my, oh, Jennifer. She really is epitome. Oh, goodness, Jenny. Jenny. You don't have to say that, sweetheart. Thank you all for supporting my badass aunt. She really is the epitome of always doing what she says she's going to do. And my God, I'm proud of her. Thank you, Jennifer, very much. You're like a daughter to me, as you well know. And I always try to do what I say I'm going to do to the best of my ability. Anyways, so thank you, dear. I'm proud of you, Jennifer. You're here today. Hope you have a great day. And I'm excited for you to be to be here. And Allison Carruthers, my other niece, sweet, sweet girl, works her butt off at a Winco. My gosh, Judia's Life. That's another name. I'm not sure. Judia, Judia, Judia's Life. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm glad to see names I'm not familiar with. That really makes me, I feel good. Pushes me. I would say I'm not a rock star, my friend. And I would say that I'm someone who is committed. I'm going to take this down for now. Someone who is committed to doing this whole thing here. And I did confirm with them last night, and so I assume they're going to show up here soon. Thrifty Angela, welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm going to have a heart attack. Is my mic on? Could someone just say yes if you can hear me? Yes. Yep, I'm her second mama. Her mama, my sister Annette, number 3 in line, passed away 21 years ago. Multiple brain aneurysms, and we miss her every single day. And even Dunking, yes, she's explained. She's giving a hint to. I'll tell you 2 quick stories with Jennifer. Jenny and I have some similarities. Very willful people. I was a very willful child. I did what I wanted. Okay, thank you, Paula. It kind of looked like my mic might be off. So when Jenny was little, she'd probably be about 4, maybe 5. We were at the dinner table, and there was some interaction, I believe, with food. And I told her she did it again, I was going to dunk her head in the toilet. I'd had it. And by the way, I've never been known for like being the most kid-friendly person. I have a ton of nieces and nephews I love. But at growing up, I just was never someone anybody thought really enjoyed children, by the way. And I was not mean, but it wasn't my first instinct, kids. So she did it again. I picked her up like a football, which I used to play every day with the boys in the neighborhood right in front of our house. Anthony T's Tank, thank you for coming by, dear. Anthony, I know we're friends. T's Tank. Thank you, thank you. And if anybody sees Life, LYF, Uninterrupted come into the room and I've missed them, please tell me. World According to Jim, thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming by. So anyways, I grabbed Jennifer like a football and took her in the bathroom and dumped her head in the toilet. Now, I'm not saying that's right, okay, today, but I could not let her believe that I would back up my line in the sand. Because generally, if I draw the red line in the sand, it stays right there. And so that's the consequence. Dunk, dunk. And then about 5 years ago, she'd been gone for a while, and she came home, and we were really excited. And my husband and I took her, Richard, other part of burning up the roads. We took her to the lake, and we were going fishing. She came with us, and we were standing there. We were sitting. We had a nice place. We were actually across from the lake at some ponds, and it was very quiet. There was just us at this pond, and it was a fairly good sized pond, by the way. Yeah, no tolerating brats, Kaylee. No, no, no. None of it. So we were over at the ponds fishing, and I happened to and we'd been there for a while, and we had walked through an archway. We had parked on the other side of these bushes, walked through an archway of vines, limbs, made into an arch, and we were, so we'd walked over to where we were fishing. So I looked over to that direction to my left, and I saw a cougar, a mountain lion, otherwise known as a mountain lion. You thought it was a cat. At first, I thought it was a giant cat, but then It clicked. It was not a cat. It was a cat. It was a cougar. Its tail was massively long. That's why I knew what it was. It wasn't a bobcat because, boom, they have no tail. And she picked up her stuff and started to run. And I yelled at her. I said, "Don't run, Jenny. They always try to sort out, separate out the stupid ones." And Jenny is not stupid. That's why I said that. But her instinct to run killed me. I couldn't believe it. You're going to run from a cougar? Yep. It was about 40 feet away from where we were sitting. And it was really just sitting there looking at us like not. And then it was gone like that. I mean, it was gone like that. Now, that is a rural area of where we live. There's a big dam, a big giant dam. Then people come to the dam, go to, and that's where our local lake is. It is Fern Ridge Reservoir, and people go there to swim and fish and boat, and it's huge. So don't run, Jennifer. Don't run. Because they try to get you to run, dear. It's a scary thing, but it really wasn't. It didn't look like it was going to come at us. It was sitting there. The problem is we were going to have to go back through those bushes, but we could walk around them. So Richard walked around them, and then some people came up in two men and big dogs came up, and we stopped them and said, "There is a cougar here amongst us." They were like, "Oh, we got the big dogs. That's all right." So we gathered our things up and we carefully went back to, at that time we had a van and got in the van. Oh, let's not go into the dirty nursery rhymes, Jennifer. No need for that. Yes, I wasn't the best model.
We didn't have a dog then.
No, we didn't have a dog. I wasn't the best model. Now, y'all know, for the most part, I think everybody here knows I'm a recovering alcoholic, been sober 25 years, and I've been working at it for 37. I had a 6-month relapse at 12 years sober. And so Jenny, unfortunately, was around me as a little one when I drank, although I tried to not, I wasn't crazy around her. But Papa Drew's RV, when I was a young man, I loved cougars. They had money. Why am I not surprised? Why am I not surprised at that?
Who said that?
Papa Drew.
Yeah.
That's Papa Drew, you kill me. I can't wait to meet you someday. I hope to God we get to come to Quartzsite 2021. So Papa Drew, if you want to drop a link for the reunion, that's the right word, please go ahead and do so. I think I have you as a moderator. Let me look and see. It was funny. That's what I could say. It was funny. So oh God. Now it's a good live stream. Yes, sirree. The party is in the house. So if you haven't had an opportunity to hit the thumbs up button, that would be great. Thumbs up or thumbs down. I've had one thumbs down. At first it bothered me, and then someone said, well, if you don't have a troll, you can't really be a YouTuber. So I figured that was my first troll, maybe, or maybe I just had a crappy live stream. That happens. All right, so I am looking for Mary Jones. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So, in the meantime, so I'm waiting for, and I confirmed with them late last night. You're invited to circle the wagons with us in January. Be sure to bookmark this page and we'll be updating it regularly with details for Q21. Yep. Oh God. I could tell you if we don't get to come, you're going to know there's one person in Eugene, Oregon crying her eyes out. It's going to be hard. That would be my nephew. And I love these kids very much. Her and her brother are in Texas. I shouldn't have invited them to the live stream today because it's going to make me cry. I miss them very much. Bob's Adventures on Wheels. Thank you, dear, for coming. Hey, burning up the roads. Yep, glad you're here. Love all of you guys. And I don't know if my little sister Priscilla's here because she hates it when I say that. You're like Bob's Adventures on Wheels. He had a van and he calls it a family. A family. I'm not sure how to put that in terms of RV. Ramley? Ramley sounds weird. Papa Drew is hilarious, Jennifer. But don't tell him that. I think it's like when your Uncle Richard gets on a roll, what he thinks is a roll. And a dog that I love with my whole heart is with them. His name is Loki. He is a pit bull, a beautiful, sweet pit bull. He's got my heart completely. I can't help it. Kaylee. Taking any opportunity to see family, cry or not. I'd love to see my family again, even if I was wailing puddles on the floor, which I probably would be. Yep, when I see them again, I will be. All right. So I do not see them in the house. It is Life, LYF, uninterrupted. They are a wonderful channel. That's why I picked them. They have over 21,000 friends. They've been on the road for, I believe, about a year or a little more, year and a half maybe. So they've done really well with their channel. I'm just scrolling through to see if I've missed them because I don't want to miss these people. These are some good people. And I love their videos. They're very good with the technical side of this. Obviously good with the connection side of this. RV Weekends, welcome. Glad you're here. So what I'd like to do, since I'm going to have to kind of now shift gears, because I've got some cool questions to ask them, but I can't. Darn it. I don't know what could have happened, truthfully. So, Papa Drew, would you like to come up and talk about the reunion? Why is that word so hard for me to remember? Or anybody else who might like to come up and chat about their channel, because today was going to be about a channel. So if there's anyone else who would like to come up and chat. Oh, is my little sister in here? All right, let's see. Looking for Priscilla. I'm looking for Priscilla. I would sweats. I am at work. Okay. All right, dear. Thank you. Maybe we can schedule an interview. I know everybody knows you, probably in the world, but still, I don't know. What I'm going to do, I'm going to drop a link into the channel chat. Paste and chat. Jennifer, Loki is not a whiny baby, and it's okay if he is. He's my man, that dog. So if you'd like to come up and chat about your channel, I would love to have you because, again, it's a channel day. And my little sister apparently is in here. I haven't seen her. Priscilla Hughes. But I could have missed her. And what I'll do is I did a 10-hour smoke on a pork butt is what I believe is meant to say. I did a 10-hour smoke on a pork butt yesterday. So good. I imagine it was. I can imagine you were loving that. Okay, Bob, when you're done, grab the link and come on up. So I still would like people. So if someone could grab the link for Life, LYF, uninterrupted, and drop their link. I'd still like that dropped. We will reschedule unless they pop in, because that is a channel I'd like y'all to meet, and I'd like them to meet you. They really are an excellent channel. Really, really good channel. Dogs get to whine. Give him a hug. Yes, and he's sweet. I have no hesitation. He and our other dog. So my nephew and my nephew and niece used to live with us. Excuse me, my nephew and his wife used to live with us. Yes, Victoria. So Victoria, I'm believing that we're going to be able to do.
Are they married?
No. I believe we're going to be able to do that at the end of August. We're going into September. I believe we're going to be able to do that either sometime in late September or 1st of October. Have some stickers out. Got to go to an appointment. Is that in Tyler, Texas, Jennifer? Because I believe you guys are in Lubbock. So yes, and I believe we're going to be able to get one out. And I love our logo. I chose the logo, or I chose the logo, and Corey from Northwoods RV Life, which I'll say something here in a second about Corey. Corey did all of the technical work for me. I have no idea how to make a banner. I have no idea how to make a logo. I just found the little car and I said, here's what I'd like to use. And I am an Oregon Duck alumni, and I would like it to be yellow and green. Oh, love you too, sweetheart. So I will say that he's a master in my opinion. I believe he is very good at putting together the technical stuff. So also, Corey, as everybody knows, apparently he's been in the hospital and had an infection that affected his heart in some way, I believe, and has had 1 or 2 surgeries. Sounds like he's on the mend. Thank you, Kaylee. If you get a chance, everybody go check out their channel. They are worth looking at. So we'll wait for Bob, and in the meantime, Papa Drew, we will see what everybody else is talking about. See, I want to help cook too, Papa Drew. I learned to cook for lots of people in my family for the potluck. I am thinking, here we go. I am thinking of doing 2 pork butts. That way I can say you all overeaten some good pass by Papa Drew. It's a win-win. Hugs, peeps. Oh, Papa Drew. You're like one of the few people who can get away with this. You're just good. You're good fun. So I'm desperately hoping to God we have that RV by the time the 1st of 21 comes around, because that is my plan. In my mind, in my head, and in my heart, we are gone. Thank you, Kaylee. So Kaylee is. I bet you did have so much good food. Kaylee is a exceptional moderator, I will say. This young lady she did exactly what she went over and dropped a comment in a video that I was waiting for him. And good day. Oh, this trucker's life. This trucker's life from Stanfield or Springfield, because I've never heard of a Stansfield, Oregon, and I've lived here all my life, but there are some smaller towns that I don't know. I am in Eugene. We are in Eugene. Burning Up the Road's the link I'm sharing. You can see our meetup from last year. All right, I will look at that later on. See, I can imagine what it was like. I have no qualms. Stansfield. So Kaylee has helped me so many times. She caught there was an open chat in a video that was on YouTube, and sent me a message. Thank you. I will. I'll oh, there's Bob. I'm going to pull you up on this. When you're ready, could you just wave your hand? All righty. We're going to add Bob to the stream. I don't know what's going on with my logo here. I'm having a little problem with it, so be patient. I don't even know how to get rid of it. I've tried. Trust me, before the stream today, I tried everything I could to get rid of this thing. Remove from stream.
Don't bother me. It's all good. I can't hear you now. And I'm like, I can't hear you. You're muted.
I'm going to put this. Can you hear me now?
You're on your thing underneath your icon. You're muted on your whatever one stream is there.
This is crazy. Unmute from
Can't
stream.
hear you at all.
I don't see that I'm muted anywhere. My
what I can hear
information
you now.
below shows I'm not muted.
Yeah, because on our screen when we look at it, underneath your little on your name tag, there's a little mute icon next to you on our side. When I see you by yourself.
Are you unmuted?
Burning up those remove from stream.
There you go. There you go. And then I think if you mute the one that's on the stream right there. I cannot hear you.
This is, I just don't understand this. That can hear. This one is.
Whenever you do it, have that one. When that one's up there, I can hear you if you on that one. You can hear both, but I'm cutting it out. Hold on. Hello, I'm still here, but see if you look next to your name, look at our names. Next to your name, there's a mute icon. On the stream that you have up there, there's a mute icon that you're muted. Like if I mute myself and then I go on mute, it's showing muted on your stream on the very corner. Should be down near the mute. It should say mute, stop, cam mic, where all that's at, share screen. There should be a mute and unmute. right down there at the bottom. So I don't know if you had some second device set up that you have the mic plugged into, but maybe you don't have the mic allowed access on the machine you're plugged into. Because we can't hear you. There's no sound. No sound. Well, I guess I'll talk, guys. Until she gets it figured out. Till she gets the mic figured out. Anyway, I'm having a Papa Drew. Why did you try to call me, Papa? Wait, you want to talk on? You want to talk on the? Do you want to talk on here with them, Papa Drew? Is that what you want? Anyway, so I did this for 12 hours yesterday. Yeah, we won't turn it into the Bob show that ended up at the very end of the last night. But anyway, we won't go there. Been talking to a lot of interesting people. I just talked to somebody this morning. Really cool musician. I'm talking to somebody else later today. And his name is Richard Lynch. He's a country artist. He had like his own TV show and stuff like that. So it'll be kind of interesting to talk to him, kind of and see how he decided to set up his show. So hold up a thing that says no sound, Mary Jones. I've told her in private chat, so I let her know. But yeah. So what do you guys want to chat about? Yeah, what do you guys want to chat about? Let's rock it out. I can't pop it up on screen, but I'll read it. What do you guys want to chat about? We'll talk about it. Nope. Nope, I still cannot hear you. Still cannot hear. And thank you, Linda R. I had a good time too. I don't know if it's me being up here. I can try to drop out whatever you had. If you need to add a second stream, add a second stream with you, like on the phone or something like that, and use that as a mic. Oh, it might be that. Might be the headset. Yeah, click the gear looking thing, the cam mic button. And see if you can select the microphone. Because it might be the microphone you have selected under cam mic. Oh man. Hopefully she gets it figured out. Hopefully she gets it figured out. And Kaylee says unplug the headset from the computer. So yeah, unplug it, plug it back in. That's what you can always do. Unplug it and plug it back in. Oh man. Oh, I understand burning up the road that you're trying. It's all good. It's all good. We're just here to all hang out. So it's all good. Yeah, look what Papa Drew's trying to say. He'll get you set back up. Get emails. So many emails to be on the show. It's so hard to keep up with. But come out to, like Papa Drew put in the chat, Quartzite 2021. We will be hanging out with a bunch of people there. And I guess a bunch of more people come out. I already am, Papa Drew. There's lag, so I was already talking about it. See, that one's up. That one, I can hear you out through that one. I can hear you now. I can hear you when you use that one. So,
He can hear you now.
oh, you don't? Yeah, I can hear
Right.
you when you use that one. Yep. So
Remove-
if you have to use the camera needs to be on that one.
The camera needs.
Because you got this camera turned off, but you can put the other one up there and we can chat and have 3 of us up here.
Okay,
There you go.
but there is a feedback.
So mute one of them.
All right.
No. Try muting the other one. Try unmute that one and try muting the one, even though it says mute on our side. Try muting that other one.
I am hitting the unmute and it will not unmute.
Okay.
And it was working fine.
Yeah, there's not too much of the feedback right now.
So Bob, you just talk about Q21.
Q21. Well, it's going to be fancy and fun, and we're going to have a good time. We're going to have a potluck. It's going to be January 16th to the 24th. If you want to come hang out there, we're going to have a potluck. I believe it's the 23rd, which is the last Saturday. And we can hang out there, have a good time. There's a bunch of channels involved. If you would like to go in your channel and you want to be on the shirt, you should definitely go and sign up on the sign up sheet. And if you want to get details about it, you can go to livinglightrv.com /Q21 and get all the information there, and it will be updated regularly.
Thank you.
Yep.
This could not be more frustrating. Because I cannot unmute this mic. It will not allow me. I try and it says can't unmute your guest. Their mic isn't connected. And that's what I was using.
Wow.
So where is the location? It
will be somewhere, he says, somewhere likely around Formosa on BLM. So follow your favorite YouTuber, whoever that is. And each of us will have the information on the GPS location come out when we get closer to that date. Yeah. We're posting the GPS coordinates and turn direction. That's January 23rd at 2 p.m. And we'll have campfire and fun workshops featuring solar, full-time RV life, and other amazing topics. A movie night for families and a scavenger hunt. And sneak peek, if you've never been to Quartzsite in January and you're curious to see what it's all about, check out some videos from your favorite YouTubers and be sure to subscribe and comment and like. And we can look forward to meeting you at the Q21 reading. I need a Papa Drew teleprompter, man. That's what I need. There you go. That's all at Q21. But I cannot hear you without the other screen popped up. You have to have the other screen popped up in order for me to hear you. And I still can't hear you. You have to have that second screen has to be up there in order for me to hear you, even though it echoes. That's the only way that I can hear when you're talking.